Education without values turns a man into a clever devil. When we have to take decisions, I think it's the value system that makes us take a decision, the right decision at the right time. Let's take an example of a car. If a car has to go farther and faster, obviously it can go faster if all the wheels are aligned properly and it goes farther just because of it's consuming less energy and all that. Drawing the analogy from that, if we take the example here for us in the real life, if our goals, if our values, the feelings, the emotions that we carry, if all of them are properly aligned to each other, definitely we'll be able to perform much better. So that is the advantage of having the values in each one of you. Nucleus recently completed 26 years of existence of its inception, and I think it's the time that basically we should reflect back on the values that Nucleus has imbibed in us over a period of time, and we should think about it. Now when I go down my memory lane, I do remember a project that we did long back in 2009, which was the UK implementation of our best-in-class product FIN1 that we did for UK as such. And basically, like right from the very beginning, I think the team was highly committed to it. So the values I think that we echoed over there in that project was basically the committed team and the customer orientation that we demonstrated in that project. Right from the beginning, team laid a very solid foundation of the project by not only engaging with the business to understand the requirement, but to actually know what exactly is they want to achieve from the system. So that was the kind of focus they given to the project right from the very start of the project. And now it actually started building up, and what eventually happened, we had to go a production cutover of the system. In the production cutover, of course, you have to plan several things. So few things I would definitely want to mention that we planned as a part of that implementation. We formed a command center. The command center had to actually operate 24/7 as such, and anybody can dial into the command center to take the status of the cutover activities. So that gave a visibility to the client all the time. And besides that, we also created a support center on the floor of the GMAC, and basically like anybody could walk onto the support team and take any immediate help immediately after they went live on the system. So what happened actually? We also made people wear the orange color T-shirts, which were sporting SRS team expert. So anybody can spot you on the floor very easily, and then they can approach you for any help they want on the floor itself. So that is what we did as a part of the implementation. I think this project earned us a lot of accolades from all over the places, and including the UK MD, who awarded us a T-shirt with comments written all over from the business, and he also gave us a trophy in a grand party. And this project also earned us a VOC rating of 9.78, which was the highest in the Nucleus history at that point in time. And eventually we set a benchmark for others to follow. Now people are getting 10 VOC, which is obviously we were the pioneers in starting that initiative. Now one of the things that I do remember at this point in time is the UK MD told that you came as a vendor and going as a friend. That speaks very high of the quality of the work that we deliver. Of course, he could see that the vendor customer relationship turning into a what do you say, like partnership. It was more like a partnership that he perceived it, and that was the biggest value add that we got from the thing. I think we as a part of doing this project, I think we all matured, and then we were able to, like, just from a pigeonhole perspective, we was able to see more empathetically what customer actually wants from us. So that was the change in attitude that which came in us. And I think it also eventually helped Nucleus to leapfrog into the next orbit of the excellence, the service excellence, because we are now able to support 24/7, 365 days a year, and across multiple geographies, just because we learned those values and implemented those values in a particular project. Thank you.